Where have I been? Hey, what's shaking bacon? My name is Bruno Panucci. I hope you're doing well. So it's been a while since I put a video out. It's been actually a few months. Last I talked to you guys, I had come back from a vacation, and yeah, I had a great time. I had a really rough time for the next month readjusting to this time in Ontario. It was a horrible month. I adjusted to the time over in Europe really well, but when I came back, I was beat. I was exhausted by 6 o'clock every night. I usually shoot my videos at night at about 8 or 8:30 at night. And by the time 8 or 8:30 came, I was exhausted. All my videos would have been like me talking like this. So I didn't shoot any videos. And then also, while I was going through that, I decided on a big life change. I'm ending my practice as a massage therapist in Brantford, Ontario. I've been working as a massage therapist for well over 20 years, and it's a wonderful career. I love my career, but the climate has changed in this industry, and I think it's worthwhile for me to move on. So though I love helping people and I love putting everything into practice that I've learned through the years, it's a wonderful, rewarding career. It paid well. I did 2 jobs as a massage therapist. I had my own office as a massage therapist. I did acupuncture for a lot of years as well. And then I worked at a spa as well. Picked up some part-time work a few years ago because I thought, why not? I had lots of time on my hands. I wasn't too active with my hobbies at the time, but I was interested in just getting out and doing something. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to supplement my own income. So I was my own dink, double income, no kids. I started shooting my videos Saturday nights and Wednesday nights, but coming back from Europe just wiped me right out. And I just wasn't able to do any videos because I was usually working through the day, and I would wake up at 2 a.m, wide awake, couldn't fall back asleep. And I wasn't going to shoot a video in the middle of the night. And ending my career has made me prioritize a lot of time to ending my practice. I wanted to find a replacement for my office, so that my clients might enjoy as a therapist. I also decided to move. So I'm packing everything up. I'm selling a lot of things. I'm giving some things away. So there's a lot on my plate right now, and it's probably not going to calm down for about a month. So another thing I did while I had all this time not making videos was I made sausage. So this is an old family recipe. My dad has been making this ever since I could remember, and it was always a big family event whenever we made sausage, especially when I was a kid. We had lots of company over at the house, and everyone had their job, and it was always a lot of good fun family memories. So I'm teaching a friend of mine and his family. They're good old friends of mine. I'm teaching them how to do it because I'm not going to be around for the near future to make sausage with them. So in January, sausage or pork goes on sale for about $1.40, $1.30 a pound. And so it's worthwhile getting maybe 100 pounds or more to make sausage, because after you pay for all the casing and all the seasonings and everything, it works out to be about $2 a pound. And so you can have 100 pounds worth of meat at $2 a pound. So it's really nice. It's something that's really nice to take out of the freezer when it's frozen and you've had a really long day and you forgot to take something out. You can just take it frozen and put it right on the grill, and it tastes wonderful. So inside is just some spices. Now, I do put garlic in it, but some people might opt to go without it. And it's paprika, salt, pepper, and a little bit of wine. And now I use low sugar wine. I find it just makes it a little juicier. But typically I don't use wine in my batches, but this was for them. These friends of mine are carnivore as well, so they really enjoy it for the variety in the carnivore diet. So I'm going to go back to shooting 2 videos a week starting now, and I got to keep this up. I don't want to lose this momentum I've gained in the last little while. I've already lost a lot of it by going about 3 months without any videos. I do enjoy making these videos. They just take a bit of time. So with this move, I have a lot to get in order, and it's going to be a really interesting month because I've lived where I am for 13 years now. So there's a lot of change coming up, and I've been focusing my attention on my future self. And it's not that my YouTube channel isn't part of my future self. Carnivore has been going really well. I've, of course, been very faithful to carnivore the whole time. I had 2 bod pods in the time between my last video and my most recent video I'm doing right now. And the first one, I was down to 306. We'll go over these bod pod results in another video, specifically dedicated to it. And in the last video, I went up 10 pounds. I went on another little vacation, and on that vacation, I had some dairy, I had some cheese, I had some heavy cream. Really good stuff, all raw. It was really nice. It's hard to get your hands on raw dairy, but I had a friend who hooked me up and it was great. I really enjoyed it. And I knew I'd probably stall my weight loss, or what's worse, maybe even put on a little bit of weight, but I really enjoyed it. So I didn't cheat with dairy because I wasn't on a lion diet, but I have been back to my regular carnivore without dairy for the last couple weeks. Also, a few months ago, Carnivore Crisps reached out to me and they wanted me to do a review on some of their products. It took months. It took like 2+ months for that package to get from their facility up to Canada. The border crossing to Canada when it comes to food has been a mess. So I'm going to be doing a review and some upcoming videos on Carnivore Crisps as well. I regularly have carnivore bars. I really like carnivore bars, but I'm not going to be getting them regularly anymore. I was hoping to shoot a video on the carnivore bars going to the facility, and I've been talking with the owner about that, but then this big move I've had going up and ending my career in Ontario has become something that's been taking up a lot of time in my schedule, and I'm just not sure if I'm going to have the time to get that done before I leave. So I had started talking to the owners about getting together with them, but that was before my big move. So we got to see how this goes. In the next couple months, I'm going to be moving up to 3 videos a week, and I do plan on adding in a lot of shorts. YouTube, as you know, is encouraging creators to do a lot of shorts. So you're going to see me more active here. This is one of the things I plan on doing with more of my time, is dedicating more time to an online presence. I really haven't been able to keep up with a lot of my online presence. I try to reply to all the comments in all my videos, and that's a lot of work to do every time I put a video out. I really enjoy it when people leave comments because they're almost always really encouraging. I enjoy hearing about your experiences, and I really like the interaction with people. But I have to say, it's been too much for me to keep up with in the last few months. So I haven't been too active on YouTube or my Instagram for that matter, but all that's going to be changing. So I've been keeping up my coaching classes with Kelly Hogan. I do that weekly. I do that every month. I'm a big fan of Kelly Hogan's coaching classes. She really works with her audience. And what I mean by that is she's a 13-year carnivore and she has so much experience, and she's always trying to learn more about carnivore and nutrition and health to help you. She has coaching classes that she offers every month, and it's like 1 class a week for the whole month, and it's 1 class a week, $50 for the month. So you get 4 classes, you're part of a Facebook group, and you just have a lot of people in that group who have gone what you're going through, and they're there to help and encourage you. It's people of all levels of carnivore that are there. There's very seasoned people, and there's people who are brand new to carnivore. It's their first month. So we can all learn a lot from each other, and I highly recommend checking out Kelly Hogan's YouTube group. You can find her on YouTube at My Zero Carb Life. If you haven't heard of her, you must be living under a rock. She's pretty much one of the biggest names in carnivore out there. And as always, I'll link her Instagram below. Now, I haven't been too active in my Facebook group either, but that's because of everything that's been going on. For the most part, everything has been going great in my life. I've had some difficult news just in the last week alone with a friend of mine who's very sick in the hospital. So if any of you can send your prayers out to her, her family would really appreciate that. She's going through a very difficult time with her health. Another goal I have this month is to try and set up a bod pod interview. I've been saying this for well over 1.5 years now, but I want to set up a bod pod interview with Debbie from Bod Pod, and she's the one that does all the exams to measure body fat and bone density. She's the one that does all the exams for me that measures body fat and lean mass. She's a wealth of knowledge, and I enjoy talking to her all the time, so I want to try and set something up before I leave, so I have a month to do this. So hopefully we can pin something down. Anyway, that's about it for me. That's all the big news. So I'm going to be doing a review of Carnivore Crisps coming up. I'm going to be hopefully doing an interview with the owner from Carnivore Bars. I really enjoy those products. They're great. They're on the pricey side, but they are worth it, especially in a pinch. I'm ending my practice. I'm moving. There's a lot going on in my life right now. So I hope you all have been keeping good. Please reach out to me in the comments and let me know how you've been doing with carnivore. I want you to take care of yourself. Thanks a lot.